Anyways. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Savannah. If you're coming back, good to see you again. Today is my first day of college. My first day. I'm nervous, but it's okay. My first class is at 3 and it is currently 11:16. So anyways, let's get ready. I have to go shower. So I'll be back whenever I'm done in the shower. Okay, so I'm out of the shower. I have my hair extensions in, so my head feels like so heavy right now. My extensions are so heavy, and where I haven't worn them in forever, my head is hurting. What is that on my freaking face? Anyways, but I'm very nervous. I was on my, oh, she's always in my way, I'm sorry guys. But I was on my app for like all my classes and stuff last night to see like maybe if I knew anybody there. My first class, I know 2 people in there, but I don't really talk to them. And then my last 2 classes for today, literally there's only 1 person in my first one and then 2 other people in my second one. It's kind of insane, but it's so cold. I hate getting out of the shower because I'm so cold. But look how long my hair extensions are. But I'm kind of nervous. I don't know. I'm going to a community college. Like there's this college that's like an hour away from me. They have a campus down in the city or town or whatever you want to call it where I live at. So I decided to go there because first of all, I'm getting paid to go to college, so I don't have to pay any money to go here. But I'm gonna see how my first year goes, or maybe like my first 2 years, and maybe transfer to the college I actually wanted to go to, which is in Tennessee. And it's also very expensive. Very expensive. Like I would have had to pay $50,000 a semester. And it kind of sucks because like I had my whole thing planned out with that school. Like I had a roommate and everything. But I told her I couldn't go because it's just too expensive. I don't know how people would be paying that. $50,000 a semester. And that's only because I got grants and stuff. The original is like $100,000 a semester. Like that's actually kind of insane. But let me get a claw clip. For college, I literally am getting like $1,000. I'm getting $1,800 back every semester. So that's amazing. Which, whenever I get that back, I'm probably gonna try and buy a laptop. But then with the rest of that money, you know, I'm just gonna be spending it. Which I know if I drop out, then I have to pay it back. Which I'm not gonna drop out. I want to get a college degree. So today I'm gonna do a half up, half down for my hair because I just like the way it looks with my extensions in. I don't really like the way my hair looks whenever it's down with my extensions because my real hair is very poofy and my extensions aren't. So I'm thinking about maybe which I did get the thinnest extensions they had. So maybe I'm thinking about getting the thicker ones, or maybe just getting another set of these is what they suggested me to do. But that's gonna be a while until I do that. But now I'm gonna move on to makeup. So let's do a little makeup and chit chat. So I talked about this in one of my videos, but I'm just gonna talk about like college or whatever. So I am majoring in business, and I'm gonna try and double major. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but I'm majoring in business, and I'm gonna try and major in fashion design, which they only have art and design, but I'm gonna see how that turns out or whatever. And I'm gonna also try and minor in marketing. So I don't know how all of that is gonna turn out. Maybe I have too big of dreams, but we'll see. Oh, sorry. I kind of hate the way this primer feels. After not wearing it for a while, it just feels so weird. But anyways, and I don't know, maybe after my first 2 years, I might try and go to the college I wanted to go to. It just depends if I'm able to get FAFSA or not. Because this year I wasn't able to because of the thing that Trump signed. We're not even going to talk about it because that genuinely angers me. But hopefully maybe next 2 years I can get FAFSA good enough to go to that school and only maybe have to pay like a couple thousand, which a couple thousand is still a lot for me. But I would rather be in debt and have to pay back like maybe like 20,000 than have to pay back 50,000. Well, if it's 2 years, then I would have to pay back like 200,000. So, but I would rather have to pay back like 40,000 or 20,000 or just 10,000. So hopefully it'll work out in the way I want, because I still have everything I got from that college that I originally wanted to go to, but I don't have anything that the college gave me that I'm going to now, because I really didn't want to go here, because I knew a bunch of people I would know would probably go here, which I chose to go to the campus near me instead of going to the actual like big campus, so maybe I won't have that problem as much. Which I know a lot of people that I graduated with chose like the Cumberland or Union instead of the college I'm going to, which is EKU. But I don't know. I don't even know, like, I haven't seen any posts from people I went to school with in high school, like move-in day or anything. So I don't even know if them hoes are going to school or not. I know one of my friends is going to Cumberland, I think, and then she's gonna transfer. But I know one of my friends, she didn't go to my school. I mean, we used to go to school together, but then she moved. But she is going to again. She got a volleyball scholarship. So proud of her. And it's so weird because I would have never, like in middle school, me and her went to middle school together, and then freshman, sophomore year, I would have never thought that girl would like go to college. Well, I mean, I know she would go to college, but I never knew she would go to college for like a sport. Because in middle school and stuff, she didn't really seem like a sporty person, but in high school, she just randomly started playing volleyball, and she loved it. But I'm very proud of her. And then one of my other friends is going to the Cumberlands for choir, and I think that's all. I think that's what she's going for. I'm not sure. I don't know if she's playing like any other sports there. But I haven't worn makeup in so long. Every time I wear makeup, it breaks me out. And that's why I barely wear it anymore. But I at least want to dress up today. But I'm kind of nervous. I feel like going to a new school, like what scares me the most is not fitting in. Like, that's honestly why I didn't want to go to the big campus my first year, because first of all, too expensive, and I honestly didn't want to live in a dorm because I was scared of just rooming with some random person I didn't know. Sorry, my cat is wagging her tail against the camera. But I don't know, I'm not a big like people person, so it's kind of hard for me to make friends. And I felt like, I don't know, I didn't want to get stuck with I didn't want to get stuck with the wrong crowd, because that was me almost like throughout all of high school. Well, whenever I went to Knox Central. But sorry guys, Get your tail out of the camera. Anyways, I don't know. I was scared of rooming with someone and getting stuck with the wrong crowd because EKU, that school is a very big party school and I'm not really into that. I'm sorry. Let me move her. Even though she's probably gonna come back up here anyway. She's not gonna let me move her. But anyways, as I was saying, I know EKU is a very big party school and I'm not really into any of that at all. Because first of all, I'm in a relationship and obviously I wouldn't want my boyfriend going to a party without me knowing there's probably gonna be a bunch of girls there, you know, like, you never know. Like, I would trust him, but I don't trust other girls, you know. Maybe that makes me not a girl's girl, but I mean, you know how some people are. But anyways, but I didn't want to just get stuck with the wrong crowd, and I didn't really, I don't know, I'm not the cleanest person in the world, but I can't stand like really messy people, and I didn't want to be stuck with someone that was really messy. Because I mean, by myself in my own room, I'm messy, but if I'm with someone, like rooming with someone, then I'm gonna clean up after myself, you know. But I'm scared I wouldn't have someone like that. So, but I don't know. I feel like college is a very hard decision, and I feel like being 18 or 19 or 17, having to pick somewhere to go for the next 4 years is like kind of terrifying, and having to pick something to do for the rest of your life is terrifying. Because if you switch your major, you probably have to take like another year of school. Like if you're a sophomore and switching your major, then you probably have to take another year of school for it, you know? So then you're paying more money to that school. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's how it works, but that's how I feel like it would work. Luna. Anyways, hold on, let me lock this in. Okay, anyways, but I don't know. I might try and go to the school I wanted to go to, but it just depends on how life is in 2 years. Well, 3 years. I don't know. Stop with your tail, you little rat. There you go. Yeah, sit that way. Anyways, also, I'm one of like the only people in my family that has went to college. My sister went a little bit, but then she wasn't really able to afford it because she was going for nursing. And after Trump signed that thing, she wasn't really able to go because she had no money to go. But she's doing good right now. She makes a lot of money doing what she is doing. So I'm proud of her. But my mom didn't go because she had my sister her senior year, so she wasn't really able to go to college. And then my dad, he went into the Marines, so he didn't go to college. But he got to go to Japan. I'm jealous of that. Whenever he was in the Marines, he went to Japan, and then he actually showed me some pictures a while back because he has a bunch of pictures from it. I think I have a picture in my room. I would get it, but I don't know exactly where it's at. Sorry, my cats are very loud. Anyways, but I don't know. I'm very nervous. I shouldn't be nervous. It's not gonna be bad, but I don't know. I feel like my classes where I only have like one other person in it or 2 other people in it is going to be very awkward. So I'm just nervous for it. Like that's going to make it to where, I don't know if college professors do that, like call on you, like, do you know the question? I mean the answer, blah, blah, blah. That's going to give me more like options. No, not options. I don't know what it's called, but I'm probably gonna get called on more, so that's gonna be fun, I guess. I'm also very scared for my business classes. I feel like they're gonna be pretty easy, but I'm not the best at math, which, I mean, I'm like in the middle of math. Like, it'll take me maybe a day or two to try and figure out what I'm gonna be like doing, if that makes sense, like how to do it. But after I get the hang of it, then I'm like smart at math, you know? But in high school, oh my gosh, my teacher, she was kind of rude. She always made me cry in her class because I wouldn't know the answer to something, and she would like yell at us. Oh my gosh, I was in honors, so I guess she expected a lot more of us. But if we didn't know the answer to something, she would literally yell at us. She would like be like, I don't know for an answer. Like, girl, we're just now learning this lesson. We're obviously not gonna know it right away. Like, the frick. She was something. And she was a cross country coach at the time, and it was my sophomore year, so I was doing cross country. And I remember she made me cry in class one day, and my mom came to come pick me up from cross country practice, or sometimes the parents would just sit there and talk while we ran. And I think she was talking to my friend Cadence's mom, and then I get done running, and my math teacher goes up to my mom and she said, oh yeah, I made Savannah cry in class today, and I felt so bad. Girl, you were literally like laughing. Don't even. It's like, I don't know, she's just something else. And I would always complain about her, and the teachers would stick up for her. I hate when teachers like stick up for a bad teacher. Like, I mean, she wasn't the worst teacher in the world, but not everybody is going to be able to know something right away, and she never understood that. That's the thing. And our school had this stupid like detention thing. Like, so we would have like a 15-minute break after, I think, 5th period, but we had detention slips for that period too. Like, if you forgot a pencil, you get detention. If you forgot a piece of paper, you get detention. If you didn't get your binder out of your locker, detention. Like, literally, teachers have pencils for kids that don't have pencils. So literally you could borrow one, but if you had to borrow one, some teachers would literally give you a detention for it. Which I only had one detention. I can't remember what it was for. I think it's because I literally didn't have a pencil or something. I can't remember. But I think it's so like dumb for like, that's just so dumb. Like, yes, pencils are only like maybe like $1 or something at the dollar store, but you never know like how people are living. Like, maybe someone needs that $1 to get some food from the dollar store instead of fucking pencils. Like, some people, that's just so crazy to me. And they're doing it like over a 15-minute break. Like, you're giving people the attention so they can't go to a 15-minute break. Like, what's the point of that? I mean, they're not even really missing out on much, but like, I don't know. That school is just so crazy to me. I honestly hated that school. The only reason I liked it is because of my friends and some specific teachers I really loved. But the rest of that school was just crazy. Which, we got new principals my senior year, and they were very nice. Probably the best principals I've ever had. But my old principals were ass. Complete ass. But, I don't know. Some teachers are just crazy. I don't know how I got into talking about that, but I did. I kind of want to put more blush on. I feel like I don't have enough on. My eyebrows look really dark. Hold on. Let me just pull this move. I hate my eyebrows, honestly. This one is shaped very different from this one, but I don't know how to fix them because this one I have a scar. So hair doesn't grow on my like scar, obviously. So it's very like difficult to shape my eyebrows. So I know my face probably looks so weird to everybody, but honestly, I don't even care. I don't care. Hold on, I'm trying to focus. I might take you guys along with me to college. I don't know. It's kind of scary though. Because I don't know how some professors are going to be with phones. I know my friend Megan, she's in an English class, and he said if you literally get caught on your phone, he will dock points from your final grade. But I don't know. I feel like it's definitely going to be a lot different than high school. But I don't know. I'm so nervous. But she was, hold on, let me talk to y'all about this. She was showing me like the rules for that English class. I'm not in it. But apparently, so obviously can't use pregolism. I don't know how to say that word. But it even said that you're not allowed to have like your parents or siblings or anything to help you with an essay. Isn't that crazy? Like, which I mean, I never really asked my parents for help for an essay except for like I'll read it to them and ask them if it sounds good. But how? Like, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna make them write it for me. I'm just gonna ask them like for help. But like, that's just so crazy to me. I might not do my lip liner yet because it is only 12:30. But I'm just gonna put some chapstick on for now. But this is a bag I'm taking. Just that little TikTok tote bag. I have a little tiny bag full of stuff. I'll show you what's in it, guys. So I have an EOS chapstick, an e.l.f. lip gloss. I have hand sanitizer. I have, this is from Bath and Body Works. It's like a lip tint. I have actually 2 of them. Oh, this one's broken. How did it break? Maybe I shouldn't take this one because now the lid's not closing. Is the pieces in here? They are. I guess I'm not taking that one. Anyways, I have Vaseline. I have an e.l.f. lip liner and a lip oil. And then I have 2, oh my gosh, girl. Get your tail out of here. And then I have 2 different forms of Aquaphor. Girl, I have 2 different forms. Oh my gosh. I have 2 different forms of Aquaphor. Sorry, this video is probably gonna be so chaotic. Because first of all, my freaking cat is always in the way of everything. But I'll tell you guys what's in my bag. So I have that bag, and then I have my keys, and then I have my notebook. I just have 1 notebook in here. 1 purple notebook. And then I'm gonna put my water bottle in here. I'm gonna put my lotion, perfume in there, and then I'm also gonna put my iPad and Apple Pencil in there as well. But I'm gonna wait a while until I get dressed because I still have an hour and a half until I have to leave. So, but this is my makeup until my lip liner, and then here is my hair. Okay, don't mind my bed. I was sleeping or laying down, but these are my nails. I got some press-ons yesterday actually, so I got some basic nails. But now I'm gonna do jewelry if I can find the earrings I got yesterday. Where'd they go? I think they're in this drawer actually. Yes. So me and my mom got this pack of earrings, and I wear gold and she wears silver. And I am completely out of hoops, so I had to get some more. So I'm thinking about doing either the ones with pearls or just the basic ones. But for my second hold, I'm definitely going to put some pearls in there because that's all I wear are pearls. I just have to find 2 that are the same size. Okay, I found 2 that are the same size. So I'm going to put these in my seconds. Are those too big or... Oh my gosh. Nah, they're all too big. Okay. This is probably going to be difficult with my freaking nails because these are long. I did not realize how long they were until I was doing them last night. Okay, there we go. There's one done. Do you think those are too big? We'll see whenever I get my other earrings in. Now, I don't know if I want to do the basic ones or the ones with pearls. I feel like I'm going to do the basic ones because I have my pearl necklace on and then pearl earrings. So I feel like the basic ones will look better. I'm thinking about getting my thirds pierced as well. Should I do that? I want to get my thirds and maybe my fourths. Yeah, that looks a lot better. So this is the jewelry, and then I'm gonna wear my ring that my boyfriend got me. I forgot that it's over there. Be right back. Okay, so here's the outfit. I got a off-the-shoulder shirt, some jeans, and then my black canvases. And then I think I already showed you guys my nails, but I guess I have to go now. I'm kind of nervous. I might try and vlog, but I don't know if it'll work out. Okay guys, so I'm back from my first day of college. It went pretty good. Both of my classes ended really early because it's the first day all they really did was introductions, but it went well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Love you.